So that's my appeal to every living brother and sister on the surface of the earth. Move into coherence with your highest calling, and you will then affect positively the outcome to friends and family as a result. But you might have a little lonely journey ahead of you for a while, because a prophet is never a prophet in his own home. And each of us has a soul covenant, a mandate. What are we going to choose? How do we want to manifest? What kind of reality do you want to manifest? It's written into the universal law of one. It's written into the alchemy of reality that we have the choice to transmute and transcend any given situation. So whatever the horror is on the radar screen of life, we actually have a duty of care and a mandate and a soul covenant to ask ourselves the question, does this offend my soul?
Yeah.
And if it does, I have the toolkit. I am the one born with the innate navigation to be able to take that false reality, absolve it, salute it for being a good teacher, absolve it, release it, and then transmute and transcend myself into a higher expression. And along the way, I will affect those around me in my field of influence. But I must have the courage to do it. Too many people they choose to remain indentured into the social norms, into what their family expects of them, into what society expects from you, into what the culture or the religious myth expects of you. So you are still a slave in that case. You are still surrendering your soul and identifying falsely with idolatry. You're idolizing family. You're idolizing culture. You're idolizing some icon that exists outside of your own flame of soul. Shame on you. At that point, you must become remembered to self, and you must return to the throne of self, and you must become crowned on the throne of self. That, by definition, is how the Christed flame emerges. That is how you move into absolute phase coherence with the divine flame, the Alpha and the Omega, which is everywhere all at the same time. You could be in a dungeon underground. You could be on Mount Kilimanjaro. It doesn't matter. It's not dependent on whether you have eyes or ears, or whether you're in Asia or in Africa. Wherever you be, you have the navigation kit to be able to take that throne of self and become unified with that Christed light. And the beautiful thing that emerges in that space is you move into a quantum field of experience. You immediately go into coherence with the universal mind, as you know. And at that point, you've got the spiral of Alcyone. You've got the eternal records. The Akashic become known to you because you've gone into coherence with that universal mind. These are the beauty, the benefits that come with moving into your Christed flame. So there is only a benefit from rejecting society, rejecting culture, rejecting even family if you need to. But do not continue to abnegate or surrender your highest calling. So that's my appeal to every living brother and sister on the surface of the earth. Move into coherence with your highest calling, and you will then affect positively the outcome to friends and family as a result. But you might have a little lonely journey ahead of you for a while, because a prophet is never a prophet in his own home.